Do artists really have to starve to be true to their craft? Must the business side of creativity drain all inspiration? No, it does not. 5 minutes on creative entrepreneurship can help you master the business side of creativity, reap greater rewards from your talent, and enjoy your work to the fullest.
I'm so glad trouble don't last always.
Summer is quickly coming to a close. I hope you were able to take some well-earned time off, or that you'll still be able to squeeze in a vacation. But when you run your own business, especially if you're a freelance creative, you might find it difficult to take time off. After all, if you shut off your phone and close your laptop, there's no one else to take over. And if you charge by the hour, taking a day off means no revenue. It can feel like the cost of taking time off is equal to your own hourly rate, on top of the hard costs associated with travel and leisure. But everyone needs to rest, so if you find it hard to take time off, let me make some suggestions to help you free yourself up for a much-needed vacation. I'm Eric Holter, and I've been a serial creative entrepreneur for over 3 decades. After graduating from Rhode Island School of Design in 1991, I could cut and print beautiful wood engravings. But I had no idea how to run a business. They just don't teach enough about business in art school. Do you find it difficult to relax when you take time off? When you're away from the studio, do you worry about mounting emails or missing out on opportunities? Does the loss of revenue stress you out? It's true that it's harder for an entrepreneur to disengage from work, but if you don't take a break, in the long run, you're going to burn out. There are challenges to taking vacations when you're a solopreneur, but you need to overcome them because the stresses of business ownership requires recharging even more than working a staff job does. And yet, so often, we take less time off to refuel our tanks. Time off is a necessity, and you don't have to be chained to your desk just because you're in business for yourself. Freeing yourself up does require you to manage your business well so that time off can become a normal part of your year. The first thing you need if you're going to take a stress-free vacation is strong profits and cash flow. Strong profits give you the freedom to stop working without obsessing on opportunity costs. And they also provide the wherewithal to take really great vacations. There's one key managerial metric that must be in place for you to gain the financial freedom you need to take time off. Namely, factoring overhead time, including vacation time, into your utilization rate from the start. When you calculate your target hourly rate, you have to account for your downtime. No one works steadily 40 hours a week, 52 weeks a year. When you run your projections to establish your rates and fees, never count on being able to capture more than 60% of all total available work hours. Between planned time off and overhead time for marketing, finances, communication, and other administrative tasks, it's extremely difficult to sustain an average utilization rate of more than 60% over the course of a year. But if you do set rates with that limitation in mind, you can build strong profits so that taking time off won't be such a worry. That said, it's not just money that can stress us when we're trying to relax on vacation. You could have millions in the bank. That doesn't change the fact that your clients may need you at a moment's notice. And they might get peeved if they reach out and don't hear back for days or weeks. And so when you plan vacations, send your planned time off schedule to any active clients well in advance, and then send a reminder a few days before. This won't entirely insulate you from all interruptions, but it will set the stage for a more enjoyable break. It would be nice to completely leave the phone and laptop behind when you take time off, but that might not be feasible. Personally, I do check my email when on vacation. I prefer that to facing a mountain of emails when I get back. But when and if I respond to any emails, I always start with the fact that I'm on vacation, letting them know when I'll be back in the office, and then I provide a quick answer if possible. But I always keep communication short, something just a bit more personal than an autoresponder. As a creative entrepreneur, you work hard and you face lots of stress. You need to take time off. But if you don't plan your time well and manage your money properly, you could end up cutting yourself off from the very rest you need most. Until next week, don't let the business of creativity overwhelm your creative business.
5 Minutes on Creative Entrepreneurship is a podcast by Eric Holter, mentor to creative entrepreneurs. You can find more content and resources at erichholter.com. His book, Blazing the Freelance Trail, is available on Amazon in print, Kindle, and audio. If this podcast is helpful to you, be sure to share it with your colleagues, and ratings and reviews are always appreciated.
I'm so glad trouble don't last.